Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist News in Focus with David Gibbons.
Thanks for your company. It's good to be with you. Avondale College, a Seventh-day Adventist tertiary institution in Australia, has received an unprecedented swag of 5-star ratings in the 2010 Good Universities Guide. Most of the 7 top ratings are in the key educational experience area: student-staff ratios, staff qualifications, teaching quality, generic skills and overall satisfaction. Avondale has consistently received 5-star ratings in the past. College President Dr. Ray Roenfeld says quality education and student life are at the core of Avondale's reason for existence. The Good Universities Guide has just been released and is the only publication to compare all Australian courses and tertiary institutions. 2 Seventh-day Adventists have been appointed to significant roles in international relations. Veteran US diplomat John Ney is the new ambassador to the Republic of Suriname, a former Dutch colony on the northeastern coast of South America. Mr. Ney was sworn in on August 13 in a ceremony at the US Department of State headquarters. And James Standish has left his position as Executive Director of the US Commission on International Religious Freedom to return to church employment. Australian-born Standish is now serving at the Adventist World Headquarters as the Church's liaison to the United Nations. He is based at the Church's Department of Public Affairs and Religious Liberty, but will make frequent trips to the UN's New York headquarters to represent the Church. An Australian Adventist church, established as a result of early church pioneer Ellen White's vision, has celebrated its 110th anniversary. A £100 donation from Mrs. White started the construction for the South Brisbane Adventist Church building, which was completed in 1899. A year before, Mrs. White had a vision regarding the establishment of a church to expand mission work in Brisbane. By 1961, church membership had more than doubled to 180, and the congregation had to purchase new premises on a different street to cater for the growth. As part of the anniversary celebrations, current and former pastors of the church spoke, as well as the president of the Adventist Church in South Queensland. It is Written Oceania programs have commenced weekly broadcasts across Papua New Guinea's national free-to-air station, MTV. And in New Zealand, the Bible teaching program has been given a second early morning time slot on TV2. Channel 7 in Australia has extended its agreement with It Is Written Oceania to 2010. The program consistently rates at the top of all weekly religious teaching programs on Australian television.
The producer of one of our major broadcasters said to us that the program we produced on the bushfires down in Melbourne was the best program he'd ever seen.
The ministry produces Adventist programs to be broadcast on mainstream television channels in Australia, New Zealand and now Papua New Guinea. And this week's edition of Record is the Annual Week of Prayer Special Edition. Make sure you get yourself a copy. In the full half hour of In Focus this week, we trace the progress of a giant Bible as it reaches Europe on its 18-month world tour. Dr. James Wright reveals that whooping cough, once eradicated, is back again, and Francine Bell gets put on hold once too often. You'll enjoy her insight this week. And if you don't receive the Hope Channel at home, you can watch the full program each week online. Well, that's the news for this week. Thanks for your company. I'm David Gibbons.